Hey my babies, today in this reading we're going to be doing a reading on an update on Brianna battle. Okay, so today is going to be an update. Give me 1 second, grab this deck here. So it's going to be an update on the energy. So what I'm seeing online, okay, is that she's been crashing out. That's all I'm seeing all over the internet. Okay, and I seen something about her suing content creators that's making videos on her certain situation, and I just seen the orb flyby. Thank you, spirit. I just realized that I had it on the 15-second mark, so it wasn't going to record more than 15 seconds. So I just fixed it. So we're just going to check the current status on what's going on. Is she really getting an attorney? Because I heard that she made a GoFundMe or something like that. So I'm just going to ask the cards. On the cards, there are yes and no. Okay. And how can I say this? A lot of things that she does, I do not agree with. Okay. Especially currently, being a DV survivor, right? Some things I know that people that have been inflicted with DV wouldn't do, okay? But I do currently believe that her new person that she is with is a real abuser. That's how we have to say it on here, okay? So we're going to see what the cards and the spirit guides. So first, I want to call upon my spirit guides, my ancestors. I also want to call upon the collective spirit guides and ancestors so we can get help on in this reading, okay? And their spirit guides and their ancestors. And we're also going to give positive talk, okay? It may be some constructive criticism and, you know, things that I feel like she may need to hear, especially from the 4 Agreements. And I believe that that is one book that she should get. So I'm requesting Brianna, go get the book, the 4 Agreements. It'll show you how to not take things personally, and anything that others say and do is a projection of their own reality. And we will talk about that a little bit later. So even things that you say and do is a projection of your own reality, and you got to realize it, and don't make assumptions, because assumptions cause chaos, okay? Now, this is to open up the third eye, but now I also seen another thing was mentioned, something like, because like I said that I wasn't going to do a reading on this because I did see a lot that was going on, okay? So that's why I'm just doing an update, okay? But I did see them saying something like that people was coming online saying that her father did things to her, and then I seen other content creators that bullied the husband, and it's like an ongoing thing. I feel like there is a lot of bullying, but there is content creators that blog on them too. A lot of things I see that most content creators do blog on is things that she put online, okay? Like, for example, I have a video on here of her admitting to abuse with 3 different men, okay, and coming online. People would not know that unless you give this out. So you got to be careful on, like, when you get mad, you should not go online and put your personal business out there. I tell this to my kids all the time. Okay, clear the energy. So I think I want to start off with one of the 4 assumptions. The 4 assumptions, the 4 agreements. And let me get my glasses. So I'm going to be non-biased in this reading, even though I have my feelings and how I feel and what I read on the energy. So let me grab this card that just fell. Okay. The first card that fell is don't take things personally. Brianna, this card is for you from the 4 Agreements before I start pulling the energy, okay? Or anyone that's involved in this saga. Even the opinions you have about yourself are not necessarily true. Therefore, you don't need to take whatever you hear in your own mind personally, even the opinions you have on yourself as well. So I feel like she may even have negative opinions on herself. I feel like a lot of things that's going on stems from like insecurities and not having self-awareness as well, okay? She may have some, I feel like she has strong insecurities in a lot of things where she didn't take enough time to heal before going into a new relationship, okay? That's what's coming in real strong as well. Communicate with clarity. Don't make assumptions. Communicate with others as clearly. And this is what I said. If you feel like someone is talking about you, or someone is defaming your character, or someone is going at you, you need to communicate. And you need to communicate clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings. Because some people on the internet, when they see her situation, they try to give constructive criticism, and that's what I've been seeing. Like, I see like a lot of older people that been giving her constructive criticism from what I've been seeing on her new relationship that been with an abuser, which it points like she came on here and said it herself. where she was like, he in my face, SPIT in my face, he choked me and this and that. So this is things that you put out on the internet. So when you put these things out on the internet, that's what's going to happen. People are going to have opinions and people are going to say how they feel. Okay. So anyway, on this card it says, communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstanding, sadness, and drama. If all humans would communicate with impeccability, which means being impeccable with your word, to only speak with truth and honesty, okay? All of our relationships would change. There will be no wars, no violence, and no misunderstandings. So we're going to give you one more, Brianna, from this 4 agreements. Like I said, I was in an accident, so my arm is hard to shuffle the Dutch, I know. So if I'm shuffling a little, off or slow, that's why. Okay. So replace fear with love is the next card before I get into the energy reading. Okay. And this is just inspiration for her. Words of encouragement. A human mind is like a fertile ground where seeds are continually being planted. When you are impeccable with your word, your mind is no longer fertile ground for the words that come from fear. Your mind is only fertile for the words that come from love. Okay. So let's get into the reading. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So 7 minutes in. Okay, this video will be sped up a little bit, so when y'all see it might not be 7 minutes in. So 7 of Wands came out, and this energy is what I'm pulling for, is a recent energy that surrounded Brianna. So there is a lot of deceit here. There is a lot of dishonesty. Okay, the 7 of Swords. There is a lot of manipulation here. There's also a lot of spying in her energy. So she could be looking at other content creators or have fake pages and stuff like that, because this is the energy of spying. Okay, but there is a question that was very important that I want to ask, because people are saying that she's crashing out. Okay, and I seen a video where she was talking really fast and she just kept talking and talking and talking. It was kind of like the teacher on Charlie Brown. Like after a while it just kept like going and going and going, and that's all you heard, which you could see like a lot of anger, a lot of like she's really angry. Okay, and she said that people were talking about her kids and stuff like that. Now from what I've seen from the content creators that I watch, I haven't really seen anything like that, or the other stuff that I've seen, yeah, I've really never seen nothing like that. And I never seen what she said about the father either, so I don't know. So I try to not to look at the stuff, but I see it pop up because I did content, a reading on her before, so it pops up on my thing, and I'm like, oh no, I see her press and record, and that's a problem. Is coming to online and press and record. Sometimes you have to move in silence. Everything does not have to be recorded. You don't have to say things to people, because now you're giving them your energy. Thank you, Spirit. Y'all see that? Now you're giving them your energy. Okay. So the next question is, we're at the 9-minute mark. I have to add another clip. All right, so the next question is, how can I say this? So I seen something about a GoFundMe, and people were saying that she's using the money to scam, that she's really not going to get a lawyer. Okay, so I want to see, Spirit and Ancestors, can you please answer this correctly? These readings, y'all, are just for clarity, insight, and guidance. This is not to predict future events. It's just to look into the energy. So right now, is her real intentions to get a lawyer? That flew out. Okay. So what I do see, that she does have a team. 3 of Pentacles here. She does have a team. She is talking to people, and she is out in alliance with someone. Okay. Like I said, I really don't know what's going on. This is just what it's showing me. 3 of Pentacles. And she is, Pentacles represent money. So she could be forming her alliance now. She could be paying people, because this is what I see. She has contracts. This card is all about contracts, okay? This card also is about growth. People trying to monetize, because these people are knowing, whoever is on this case or trying to help her is trying to gain clout as well. All right, Spirit, does she plan to use the money on other things? Because people were saying that she planned to use the money on her partner that she always uses money on, they said, or spends her money on. Okay, sorry, this card gotta go back in. Does she plan to spend the money? And I'm going to tell y'all everything truthfully. Is this money going to be used for other things besides the lawyer? I think that they say it was like 30K. Which I think is a lot for a court. Like, I never seen it that much, but I don't know. Like, I never went to court for that stuff. Yes. So, yes. And I feel like this card right here is the 3 of Wands. This is waiting waiting for the money to come, being confident that the money is coming. She's waiting for it to grow. Okay, she's looking ahead. Okay, and she's looking ahead and she's waiting for this financial gain. So it's not only, this money is not only for a lawyer. She is forming an alliance, but the money is going to be used on other things as well. Okay, next question. Is Jonnelle the real abuser? Because that's what they were talking about. Is he the real abuser? Well, we know that he abused her because I guess like she said it herself. So let's say, is Jonnelle still abusing Brianna? Yes or no? Yes or no, Spirit? Is Jonnelle still abusing Brianna Battle? Abusing. Make sure I say it that way. Abusing. Okay. So right now, honestly, he is having a lot of anxiety and guilt. He did do it, but he's having a lot of anxiety and guilt, and he's like, not right now. He's not, okay? Not right now. But he's at his breaking point. That's what it's showing me. Like, he's at his breaking point where he still has a guilt and anxiety from what he did. He's severely depressed. Now the sword showed severely depressed. I feel like it's also showing me that he doesn't want to ruin his career. Is Jonnelle still talking to other women? I told you, I'll be honest. Like, right now, I don't see, there's no abuse right now, currently. Okay? Is Jonnelle currently still talking to other women? Sorry, I have to fix my cards. Okay. Give me 1 second. Is Jonnelle currently still talking to other women? Sorry, I told y'all my hand. All right, that's just proof from the top. Yes, we have a yes card here. This person could be an air sign that he's speaking with. Okay, Queen of Swords popped out, so she could be a Queen of Swords, have air sign energy. He feels like she's more honest. She's more protective. He's more dependent on this person that he's speaking with. He finds her very intelligent and very funny. So he is actually talking to a Queen of Swords, which could be a Libra. This could also be his energy too. Libra and Gemini, and Virgo. I could believe it is. Okay, what else do we want to find out? Okay, the lady that came out online stating that she was with Jonnelle was some new lady or something like that. I know I seen something. I don't know who it is or nothing like that, but I think it was around December. Something about him going in her inbox. Was he really trying to link with this woman? Sorry, like I said, my shoulder. I recently was in a car accident. Okay, so yes, and he was actually working very hard. As you see, it is a yes card. Let me see, I don't know if y'all can see it, but right there, yes. So on the cards it tells you yes or no. Okay, so yeah, this person is a very, from what I'm seeing, I don't know who it is. I just seen the video that someone was talking about it. So I feel like this person could be very talented or very beautiful. And he sees that, right? So he was working very hard from what I'm seeing. What else did I want to ask? Is Brianna, even though she's like getting an alliance, is she really going to pursue court charges? How can I ask this? So people are saying that she's not. So people are saying that she's not going to really take content creators to court. Yes, that she is, and no, that she's not. Yes, that she is, and no, that she's not. I do see her forming an alliance. So we have yes. So right now at this point, she's thinking about it, right? Remember, know that she's not. So the energy is stating, yes, she might not do it, okay? Because know that she's not. But I do see her like thinking about it. She has like a lot of choices. She don't know what content creator. Well, she's already pursuing what I'm seeing. She's already pursuing or something like that, or she has already started. But I don't know if it's going to go through all the way, because it's indecision here and wishful thinking. It's like she might like stop because I got that no. You know what I'm saying? So we have to see what happens with that. So what else do we have for Brianna? Okay, so I just want to ask a yes and no question. So we're going to get a little bit into what's currently going on with the relationship, okay, between her and Jonnelle. Let's see what Spirit has from the Sovereign Oracle. Fixing to. Fixing to. What is they fixing to do, Spirit? What is they fixing to do? It's raining cats and dogs. Temporary intensity, surrender. This too shall pass. Release and cleansing. There's an energy to release and cleanse at this time. So someone could be releasing. Someone could be cleansing. Is this Jonnelle or Brianna, Spirit? Jonnelle. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What is he fixing to release? What is his energy? God don't like ugly. So he's seeing some kind of ugly energy. He's starting to see some kind of nasty energy. There could be clashing. That's what I see, them clashing. There's a lot of strife and resentment. When I said the Nine of Swords, literally it came back up. So there's a lot of arguments, fights, grudge, revenge. He could be in the energy of this Nine of Swords is anxiety and depression. He could be in the energy of wanting to seek revenge, but he's afraid. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit just went past again. So he does have a grudge with her. I feel like there's a lot of arguments about what she said online, and this is currently in the energy. Let me add another clip. So that's what's currently in his energy. So he definitely, he might be telling her like, God don't like ugly. What you doing on the internet? Like, God don't like ugly. Like, he's starting to see who she really is, which is called, like, he's not saying that, but he's really depressed. He's really has a lot of anxiety. All this internet stuff, he does not like this. He is holding a grudge against her. He loves his children. He's trying to, what I'm seeing is like, he wants to be with her because of the children, okay? Like, not be with her because of the children. He's with her because of the children, and he doesn't want to ruin his career. But at the same time, he is very angry at her for the things that she has said online, and her keep going online and arguing with people. Like, he's going to eventually get tired of this swamp angel. Yeah, like I said, he's tired of the gossip. He's tired of all this. That's funny because I'm hearing something about a mosquito. And it's funny because I don't know what this is, but it says swamp angel, and I'm hearing like a mosquito, or he's tired of people gossiping, talking. I'm also hearing something about monitoring spirits. He's tired of all this. He's tired of people watching him, watching his page. And he's just tired of it. He's tired of the gossip. Okay? He's also freeloading as well. That's the energy from this card. Like right now, he's freeloading. He's an opportunist. Like, he's just using her right now for the opportunity. But I do feel like this is not going to last. Trust me. Not no 18 years. It's definitely not going to last 18 years. I don't even think it might last the next 2 years. I think he's there now for the babies. But I feel like it's going to be another thing with Brianna coming back on the internet and saying things. Right now, she's quiet. Because, you know, the girl that cried wolf, she keeps saying all this stuff. She keeps blaming all these different men for a boost, you know. But he actually is. Like, he actually the one that she don't need to be playing with. Like, he actually will crash out, and she's a crash out. So what I'm seeing is a twin flame energy. They have the same energy, but right now he's more like, I don't want to go to jail type time, or I don't want to ruin my career, because she's the type of person that will have your career all messed up. And as him being an up and coming actor, he don't want that. So right now he's using her for her platform in a way to come up. We have catching lightning bugs. This is still Jonnelle's energy, so I'm starting to pull for Jonnelle. Happiness every day. He's like, what I'm seeing here is he's still in, like, he has young energy. Okay, so he tries to be happy every day. That's what he wants. He wants happiness in the every day. Like, he's still a kid. That's what I'm saying. Like, he still has kid energy. My cat is over here bothering me. Okay. Honey child. Okay, so this is the last card, and this is still Jonnelle's energy. I do see a lot of abundance coming for him. Okay, which is crazy. But I also see someone around him that's very fertile. Okay, and he's very fertile. So if he is out here messing with other people, he's going to probably eventually get someone pregnant. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. He's very fertile at this time. And like I said, I do see him messing around. Not right now. I don't see it. But in the future, I do see some kind of another love child. Okay, there is something about a love child. So, I mean, he's still in his prime, you know? I don't know. So, let's pull a little bit more. See what Spirit has. This is both their energy, okay? And then we're going to end this. Okay, so what's still coming for them? Let's see. Something about being arrested. A thug energy here. Something about getting arrested. I did say something about crashing out. Someone might be in an energy of, yeah, I do feel like this is him. He's drinking a lot to cope. So I do see something about arrest and him drinking and stuff. So I don't know if this is like old energy or new energy coming in, but I do seeing something about arrest or a police officer, or him being in the energy of wanting to fight. Also drinking to cope. Okay. Alcohol is very, very strong. Look what I said. Pregnancy again. Okay, pregnancy again. Also DNA. There might be arguments and stuff about DNA still. I've seen this before, but I also feel like this could be DNA, and this could be, I'm also seeing a new pregnancy for the future. All right, there is an energy of feeling. Someone here really has feelings for Jonnelle. That's what I'm seeing. Also, there is going to be heartbreak. This is not going to end well. This is going to end in heartbreak. What else we have, Spirit? Fucked up over you. I feel like that's going to be her. She's going to be fucked up over him after it's all said and done. What else we have, Spirit? It's too late to apologize. It's too late. That's what I heard. I'm sorry. There's a shady energy. She's going to be very shady. She's going to be left with bad credit, bad debt. Something about losing money. Okay. There's a phony trickster spirit. Okay. I feel like right now he is playing. He's playing the game. He's playing the game. Okay, he's playing the fairy tale. Oh yeah, we're gonna get married. Oh yeah, this, that, or oh yeah, we're gonna have a happy family. Everything's gonna be good. Da 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 da. I'm gonna help you with the kids. All this crazy stuff, but it's all a lie. Love and hate at the bottom of the deck. Is a thin line between love and hate. Okay, like I said, they are twin flames. Okay, massive regrets. I told y'all that Nine of Swords energy. He's still in massive regrets. Okay, love and hate again at the bottom of the deck. What else do we have, Spirit, before I close this energy up? Okay, two more. I love you. There's going to be text after. I feel like after this heartbreak, there's going to be text messages of I love you. I don't want you to go. I'm sorry. Okay. Look, police station. I need more. Sorry, I need more. I told you someone's going to be locked up, and it's going to be too late. And someone's going to be massively regretting this. Okay. Mirroring what I was saying was, oh yeah, okay, I said that one. I feel like this is Jonnelle. He's going to go through a spiritual awakening. There's going to be a lot of chaos. Then he's going to go through his ego death, and then he's going to go through a downward spiral, and then he's going to go through his spiritual awakening. I feel like Jonnelle is very, very spiritual. That's how he's changing her from being a Christian to spiritual. And I said this before in my old readings. Before, I never knew anything about them or anything. If it comes out later, I said it in my other readings. He is more spiritual. Wu-Tang, you know, when he was in the Wu-Tang movie, they're 5%ers. They're more spiritual people. Bumping heads. There's an energy of they're going to be bumping heads. What else, Spirit, before I close this out? Yeah, someone's going to be a true jackass. Yep. All right. I'm trying to end this, but this police station, I seen something with a gun. I don't know why I just seen that, but oh God, I don't know why I just seen that. Maybe it's because of jackass. He's going like this, so I don't know. But let's see, what else? And I'm getting real hot, so we're going to close out this energy. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All in cards. Give me 1 second to pick them up. Okay. So what we have is drinking. As I said, toxic lifestyle. He's going to get back into drinking, having fun at clubs, partying with women, moving and letting go. That's what I see. Freedom, feeling free. There's going to be bad news. I do got something about a funeral. I don't know whose funeral is going to be. I pulled this before, but there's going to be a funeral. There is definitely going to be death in this relationship, or death near, close by. And I keep pulling this, so I know it's true. Side hustle, okay? So I feel like he's going to pick up another side hustle as well. So I feel like with this new side hustle that he's going to get, there's going to be a lot of women around. And her energy is going to be like trying to control him. Like, I don't want you to be in this video with this person. I don't want you to do that with this woman. Like, everything's going to have to be around her. You know, everything. Like, she's going to be very, very jealous. And I think he's not going to like that, okay? But he is picking up a new side hustle. Something about a new side hustle or a new gig or something like that. Something that he's planning with others. Now, we're going to give an inspirational message. And then we're going to close this out. Okay, so we have inner voice. I dealt with my inner fears and discovered my inner voice. My intuition guided me on a path of light. I feel like this is for Jonnelle as well, because he has strong intuition. I do feel like he has intuitive gifts. Like, he sees things before it happens, and he's already feeling what's going to happen next. Okay? I accept the calmness that rules me. My love for myself allows harmony to settle in my being. I listen, I honor, and I strive to fulfill the needs of my soul. That's something that they have to listen to. One more inspirational message, Spirit, and then we're going to close this out. Because this energy is very hot. The Way of Light is the last card. I took a conscious step into the light. I turned weakness into my strength. By mastering my thoughts, I overcome obstacles with a positive attitude, and I extend my light to every corner. Ashe, amen. That's the end of this reading. Thanks for watching. Please heart this video, favorite this video, and share this video. Try to be non-biased as I can. I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Love, peace, and light. Ashe, y'all.